Good afternoon. This is Christian with Tadlock Roof, and I appreciate you allowing us to come out here and inspect the roof. Right now we're on the second story. When I was coming up from the garage on this 7 to 8 slope, 712 to 812 slope, I'll have to get a closer up picture on the pictures I'll show you, but we've got 1, 2, 3, and I think we got four wind damage shingles on the two slopes right there. There's one on the front side too, but more importantly on the back half right here, we've got multiple shingles. Little tabs lost their adhesive, just kind of flipping up. Again, as you can see, I don't want to pull up too much. I do step on these because sometimes the adhesive will heat back up, and then this heat, and I can push them back down. But sometimes they just pop right off again. But you can see how all these corners are flipped up. And we've got major shingle, entire field shingle right here, not just the corner. Right above the corner one is right here. As you can see, this one's ready to go. Little tar might seal that back down. Then you got the major wind damage from the hip, as you can see. And another 2 shingles on this right side slope. Onto the second story, there's multiple, or the first story, there's multiple areas. But I wanted to point out this valley that we were talking about, where your leak may be coming through. I need to get in the attic and take a look as well, but the adhesive and the water is just kind of saturating inside this valley. As you can see, it's just wide open. So water's just probably flush running in there. And that's normally about the age for these roofs. That's what starts to happen. The adhesive wears off in areas like that. That's why we like to put that peel and stick weatherlock mat in those valleys. So it lets that water run right off the roof coming out of those valleys. And again, like I said, so we're on a 7 to an 8 slope on the main roof, but the back patio is a lower slope. As you can tell, it is a 312, and we'd like to put that peel and stick material on this half. There's a little bit of water saturation in this corner back here, some algae growth up in this corner right here, so I'm sure it's from dumping out of this valley and just hitting this. Maybe doing gutters in the future would help take some of the impact off of what's going on right there. This 5x5 flashing's fine. It's just misfired shingle, or no, not misfired, excuse me. It was installation error on that portion. And then you have one more sliding down here. Noticing the age of the roof and taking this into factor, I think majority of the roof has adhesive on their shingles, but there is scattered wind damage throughout it on multiple slopes. Another one. Here we go. Got some granule depletion, as you can see in these areas, and another area right here where the shingle's sliding down. Not too much a big deal until this flashing starts pulling up even more. You got rusty nail heads, so water's been sitting on top of that, and you can see that's not sealed down anymore. In my professional opinion, I'd recommend a roof replacement of cost over value, or value over cost for this one, because you're looking at a repair that, and inevitably you're going to have multiple areas where you're going to need to do repairs over the next year. So longevity wise, I think this roof has served its purpose. It's definitely towards the end of its life. And lastly, ventilation wise, we've got these great box vents that provide 4 feet of air expelling out. I'd like to keep this situation like that. Possibly over the garage, we'll add a ridge strip ventilation to help with attic air come out of that, and possibly see what we can do. I'll maybe suggest doing a solar attic fan, consistently moving out the hot air and dead air in the space that it's in. I appreciate it and look forward to sharing this with you shortly.